red stake. So we start our run with no face cards, and the small blind gives no reward money. Let's dive in and see if we can get this to work. All right, so looking at our opening blinds here, we can add a voucher, which we won't have the money for, so we won't be doing that. And then we have a free polychrome if we skip the big blind and beat the manacle, which has -1 hand size. So we'll play the small blind first. I might take this skip if we get enough money to get a joker to help us score in the manacle. Let's see how we do. All right, so right off the bat, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's a nice straight. 120, so like 20, 35, 40, 70 times 4. This should be 280. This should get us pretty close. And then we've got 2 pair here. That should be, yeah, that's going to be enough. So we'll get $2 and move on to the shop. All right, let's see what's available here. So we have Director's Cut as our voucher. That's nice to have, but I don't think I invest in it now. This Joker gains +4 chips if played hand has exactly 4 cards. That has some potential. Hanging Chad has some potential. Now, since we don't have any face cards, we're much more likely to be able to play 2 pair, right? Or even 4 of a kind. It's exactly 4 cards in the hand. So that only works for 2 pair. I'm not sure what happens if it's in the hand, right? So 2 pair or 4 of a kind is the only way to make this work. Getting this early is interesting because if we play 2 pair, we're gonna need most of our hands to get through each round. Which means getting this like 16 chips per round times what? 24. This could get up over 300 chips by the end of the run if we play it right. Buffoon Pack is interesting as well. Hanging Chad can be very good. There we go. Sorry about that. The USB port on my computer decided to hiccup there. I think picking this up early is interesting, and going down the 2 pair route with Square Joker is interesting. So we're gonna pick this up. And given that, we want to play as many hands as possible to get this as high as possible. So we don't want to skip blinds, not even for a free polychrome Joker. We'll have other opportunities to get Jokers and such, but we also need to power this up before we get to the manacle. So we're going to play the big blind here. All right, so there's 2 pair. So this should score and gain 4 chips. Okay, that worked. There's another 2 pair here. Should possibly play this pair to score high enough to beat the blind. We got 5s and 2s. We only have 2 hands left. I could start using discards. So we got 3 aces left. I could discard the 9. I think we're better off actually playing this to draw more cards. And we might have to go with discards next. All right, so we need a pretty solid hand here. The 9s are good. How many 10s do I have left? 1 10. We probably need an ace here. 9, 8, 7, 6. So I think the 9s and the 4s are not enough, right? This is 18 plus 8 is 26, 46 plus 12, 48, 58 times 2. It's not quite enough. Obviously, if we could pick up that 5, that would be great. I need something stronger than what we have here. So I got 2 6s, 3 7s, and an 8. The 4s aren't good enough, so I'm going to dump them. Hey, O'Quinn, welcome back to the channel. All right, there's aces and 9s. I think that's enough. Or aces and... the full house might be enough, but then this might be enough as well. So this is going to be 20, right? 40, 60, 72 times 2 is 140 something. That's enough. Okay. So we've started powering up Square Joker here. It's not great yet, but it'll get better. Let's see what we have here before the boss blind, which is the manacle. Malt for pair is good if we're playing a 2-pair strategy. I don't need a reroll. For $3, this is probably the card. This will get me through the next couple of antes. And then we can start saving our money. Okay. Use full discards. Yeah. Okay, so we have -1 hand size, which is a problem. Let me dump these out. 8s and 7s is good. And with the malt, this is probably enough to beat the blind here. Which is troubling, because I'd like to have low enough value to power this up more. So what is this going to be? 30, 50, 70 times 2, 70 times 10. This is going to be 700. So this is, yeah, this is the problem here. Is that I'm not going to get to power up Square Joker as much as I'd like with this strategy. Is there any way to, like... I guess if I push this first, I might get away with it. One more hand. No, it's still 700. Okay. All right. We have 0 face cards in the deck. I don't care about Dusk here. Let's build up... I don't think we need Arcana packs yet. Let's build up our interest. With the higher amounts, we should be able to pump a couple of values into Square Joker here. Oddly enough, because I picked up Jolly Joker, now I want low value cards to pair with, to power this up more. You could try for 4 of a kind aces since your deck's smaller and without face cards. Yeah, that's another thing I could go after. I could get some tarot cards or other abilities to thin the deck further or make multiple copies of aces or whatever. All right, so this economy tag is interesting. Decrease level of played poker hand. Well, my hands are all at level 1, so that will have no effect. I think because of Square Joker, we want to play through as many blinds as possible. I don't think skipping makes sense. We'll get like $2 here, but we might get a couple procs on Square Joker here. And long term, that's probably better than a free polychrome, because we'll get access to this sort of thing as we play through. So I'm just going to play the blinds here. All right, 6s and 4s seems good. All right, that was good. And a pair of 5s here. All right, 2s and 3s. It's still going to be enough to beat it, right? Yeah. Okay. But we got a couple. A little bit of money. What do we have here? A glass card I don't need. Even Steven's not bad for this deck. We have a lot of 10s, 8s, 6, 4s, and 2s. But I'll have better cards in this later, and for now I want to power up Square Joker, so... yeah, let's, I could get $15 from this. I don't think so. I think we keep trying to power up Square Joker. Alright, so... it feels weird to throw that away, but I want the lowest value stuff I can. Okay. I'm only going to get one more, so I'll take 9s and 4s. Okay, this is coming along. 36 is already decent for ante 2, and this is going to get stronger as we go. Ancient Joker here. Each played card with Diamond Suit gives 1.5x mult when scored. Suit changes at the end of the round. That's pretty solid. That's a pretty nice run winner right there. That might be worth $8. I think I'll take this. And we'll try and keep this in mind. Alright, let's play the arm. So, this is on Diamond. So, 2s and 4s get me there. There we go, 2s and 3s, but then it's the diamond again. I'm trying to minimize the value. This is going to give 1.5x, but maybe that's still enough, I think, to not quite beat the blind. Yeah, okay. And then we can go 4s and 7s here. Okay. So right now we can only get 2 procs on Square Joker per. We can focus on this later. What else do we have? Swashbuckler's not bad. Death I definitely want. And Grabber I want as well. So if we're playing a 2-pair strategy, this turns something weak into like an ace. Or a 10 or a 9. We should try to hold on to this until I have an enhanced card as well. So I might hold on to this until I get like an Arcana pack. All right, holographic free Joker, standard pack, and then we've got the needle, play only one hand. Okay. That could be challenging, but we'll see. Okay, 7s and 5s. What's my suit here? Spades. Okay, we're avoiding that. What else have we got here? There's only 1 5 left. So ace, 10, 8, or 6 are all good. We can get rid of 5, 4, 3, 2 here. 6s. And 10s. Okay, there we go. We're not playing straight. Create a tarot card when blind is selected. Oh, that's really interesting. Yeah, that's a pretty solid investment. That's a ton of tarot cards for me. Okay. So we got Wheel of Fortune here. Might as well just use that. Nope. Okay. 2s and 4s is excellent. Tens and aces, I guess. This will beat the blind, I think. Or get us real close. Okay, yeah, real close. Let's see. Get rid of the 2. Rid of the 10 and the ace. There we go. 8s and 7s to finish. Okay, this is up to 64 chips. This is starting to get powerful. We do need to put at least a couple points into 2 pair here, I think. So, starting to look into things like Planet and Arcana packs. Well, we don't need Arcana packs. We do need to probably get into some, because of Cartomancer. We probably need to get into some Celestial packs. That Joker's really good. You just need re-triggers. Mystic Summit? Or Ancient Joker? Oh, I see what you're saying. Red Seal or Hanging Chad plus Ancient Joker could be really good, yeah. Okay. Alright, we only get to play one hand here. Alright, so we can convert to spades, which doesn't really help me. But we have heart cards. So we need as many hearts as we can get. Okay. We need high value cards, so all of this can just go away. A 10 of hearts is good. I could use death to make another one. Ace is decent. I could make another ace of diamonds here. But I need hearts if possible. There's this 7 of hearts, so I get rid of the 9s, the 4, the 2. I only have 1 discard left. Okay, so there's the ace of hearts. Let's take this 3 and make another one. Then we have 2 aces of hearts, and then another heart on the 7. I guess that's the best I can do. I don't actually know if this is enough to get to 2,000. Let's find out. No, runs over. Man, trying to play that 4 card is rough. The hand was kind of the needle was kind of a bad bad boss blind there. I didn't have any enhanced cards. Maybe I should have invested in that Arcana pack and tried to enhance one of my cards. I thought I could squeak by. Didn't work. All right. So we're going to go back into Abandoned Deck and try again. Ancient is good. Probably want to do flushes with Ancient and keep a good amount of every suit. Okay. Free uncommon Joker compared to like $2 isn't bad. I think I will take this as an opener. And then we'll play through the big blind and see what we can make happen. 65432. There's a straight to get us some points on the board. Aces and 9s aren't bad. We get a full house. No, but we can get aces and 10s, it looks like. Not quite there. Oh, aces and 9s. Very lucky. Nice. Okay. Eight, 7, 8s and 5s. Man, this was a tough one to get past this with no Joker, but we got there. All right, so we have our free uncommon Joker. Gains mult from 2 pair. We just tried 2 pair. $5 for each discarded 9. Rank changes every round. A money card's not unwelcome. This is not going to help me beat the boss, so I probably need to go into this buffoon pack here. Get something to help me score. Yikes. Okay, Supernova. We have played some 2 pairs. All right. So if we continue down the 2 pair route, this should be okay. Tens and nines right off the bat. Very nice. So we get 4 malt from this, I think. Yeah, that helps out. Okay. 1 9 left. We keep the 3s. I mean, I don't know what else to discard here. Play high card, I guess, or just pair, but I'd rather power this up if I could. We'll go after the 8, I guess. There it is. Okay. 8s and 3s. Okay, so between these, we have a decent amount of malt going for 2 pair. We do need some kind of chip value. I don't need a gold card. Money for a particular poker hand is not going to help me because I'm chasing a particular hand. Don't really need any of this, so we'll save our money here. Mega Arcana pack. Choose 2 tarot cards. It's not bad, but I need a chip joker. Must play 5 cards. Okay, I gotta remember that too. I think we play through all these blinds here. 2s and 10s. 10s and 8s. Okay, that works. Thing with skipping is you miss a shop and most likely won't be able to get the voucher. Yeah, I know that. I can't afford to get every voucher. So I don't... this is nice to have, but... I don't need more malt. Celestial packs could be good to power up 2 pair, but I'd rather get above 25 so I'm earning interest first. So I think we'll skip this shop. And we'll play the big blind here. All right, 8s and 6s. So we're adding 4 malt every time we play 2 pair here. This is going to get very powerful very quickly. 8. Sorry, we're adding 3 malt. 2 here and 1 here. 9s and 5s. Yeah. Okay, we're on track here. As long as I get a joker with some base chip value, we should be all right. Half joker doesn't work. Empress is worth grabbing for sure for $3. Let's proceed to the psychic. Must play 5 cards. Try and remember that. So we can play 8s and 4s and then play the 2 to discard, and that counts. Let's see. Obviously, we'll put malt on our aces. I can discard this ace. See if we can pull, I guess, a 10. There we go. Aces and 10s. And throw the 3 in and play. Okay. It's usually good to get vouchers because it then blocks you from seeing that same one again. Yeah, I understand. Tarot cards appear 2x more frequently in the shop. I don't really need this. Queens held in hand give 13 malt. 10 malt for 2 pair. I mean, we already have tons of malt for 2 pair. I don't really need 10 more malt. I don't need this either, really. 2 out of 5 tarot cards for $8. I mean, this isn't bad, but we don't have any queens in our deck anyway, so it sort of doesn't matter. Buying this would be completely broken. I don't think I need this 10 malt. I don't think I need Tarot Merchant either, or these packs. What do we have here? Free Polychrome, high card. All face cards are drawn face down. This has no effect on us at all. I think we just play through to continue powering both of these up by playing as many two-pair hands as we can. Tarot Merchant's good for deck fixing, though. Yeah. No, you're right. But I don't really need to fix my deck. I need to... The win is going to be based on these two jokers, so I just need to focus on that. I'll tell you what I'd love right now. Even Steven. Even Steven would be amazing. A steel card... I don't think I need. X-Malt is nice, but again, I don't think I need it for this build. I don't understand how you make this work, I guess. Like, at best, you could get this to 2 or 3, but you need other jokers. I don't know. Do I want to spend $8 for 2 tarots? Not really. Not right now. Twos and fives. Nines and aces for the win. If you're scaling them, you do need an X-Malt Joker. I agree, but I don't think that's the one for me. All right, we're getting up to some decent numbers now. So if we're playing 2-pair, I do want some Celestial cards to power that up. 1 of 3 or 1 of 5. Yeah, I can start burning some money here. Let's see what we get. Lucky cards, the Tower, Temperance for a little bit of money, Planet cards. I don't really like Magician. I don't really want a Tower card. I don't want a Stone card, really. Random Planet cards aren't great. We probably don't get the one we want, so I guess I take this. Oh, we got a Soul card. Creates a legendary Joker. Well, I guess we're doing this. All right, what did we pick up here? Cool. Disables effect of every boss blind. Wow, that's amazing. Okay. Well, that's fun. Some people use stuff like Showman and Invisible Joker in order to copy that one, so they have more than one X5. It's not viable here. Okay. Yeah, that I can kind of see how that works. This is kind of amazing. Love to see Chico here make an appearance. I'm glad I bought that thing. All right. Boss is disabled, sure. 4s and 7s. Okay. Get rid of the 7 because we played it. And just get rid of all this, I guess. There's 8s and 2s. That's enough, I think. Yep. Nope, not quite. All right. Aces and 10s. Okay. So if I get one base chip card and one X-Malt card, the build is complete. Smiley Face does nothing. I don't need Mystic Summit. I don't need to buy playing cards. Let's see if we can get a 2-pair here. That would be helpful. No, full house, straight flush, straight. All right, that's too bad. Let's see what's in this Arcana pack. I don't need spades. I don't need a steel card. I guess we'll take High Priestess here. There's the Uranus. I think this is worth one reroll. Both of these cards are good. So Tower Star is worthless to me. I don't really like Tower either, but that's okay. All right. Money for skips I don't need. Common jokers I don't need. This pillar is going to be disabled. 10,000 is going to be hard to do. We need to get at least one more scoring joker here, I think. What do I want to do here? Aces and sevens we can play. I don't think this beats the blind, but we can play it. Oh, I should have used... What do I want to use this on? Twos or threes? Sort of doesn't matter here. Wait a minute. 2 8s, 1 7. 2 5s. 2 4s. Not sure what I'm doing here. Okay, there's 9s. I can just destroy these guys. And then there's 3 10s left. No 7s. 1 5. Yeah. All right, I hope we get a pair here. There we go. Lucked out. 9s and 6s to win. Have you unlocked Plasma Deck yet? I don't think so. That doesn't sound familiar. I don't need more malt from Abstract or whatever this is. This is interesting. This seems like the kind of card you could really only use on this deck. I don't know about the tower here. I don't know if I'm going to use that. Let's see what's in this jumbo. What do we get? Create a random joker. Wild card. Clubs. Hearts. Planet cards. Yeah, none of that really helps me with 2 pair. I guess random joker's interesting at least. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do anything with this tower card. I mean, I guess I could, if I drew it, if I could put it on a 2 or something. If I drew it, I could add it to 2 pair for some chip value, which I've been saying I need. I think I'll use Judgment here and see what we get. What do we pick up? Let's do chips for each remaining card in the deck. Unfortunately, we've got a teeny tiny deck, so this isn't as good as it would be. But it's better than nothing. It's a little help moving forward. All right, let's pay the big blind. This 2, I guess, can become a stone card. We got 4s and 5s. So, like, I could play this for extra points right now. And in fact, maybe I will. Just to see. What does that do for me? That's 10 grand? Okay. That's not bad. Mult per reroll. Mult for a pair. That doesn't really help me. What do we have here? Wheel of Fortune? Wheel of Fortune could be good. Yeah, it didn't proc. Okay. I'll reroll and see. Mult for spades and hearts doesn't help. Alright, let's play the pillar. There we go. Aces, 10s, and the stone card. That should be pretty strong. There we go. Okay, yeah. The build's not quite what it needs to be yet. Blue Joker's weak. I do need an X-Mult card. Of some sort. Chico is good, but it's taking up one of my 5 slots, so, you know. It's rough. Bonus card with extra chips is very nice for me. Death is also pretty solid. I could get another one of these with my last two. But I have to play it on one of these cards. Strength? Hanged Man? I can't use Death or Strength right now. I don't want to use Hanged Man on 5s. I guess I could use Hanged Man on 5s. But I think we want the Hierophant here, so I'll put some extra chips on this 10 and this 9. What else have we got? Yeah, not a lot. Money. I might have to take this polychrome skip here. Just to get some kind of X-malt. I don't know. And let's see what we get in this next shop. Alright, 3s and 4s. Oh, I should have dropped that ace too. Alright, aces and 8s for the win. Alright, Venus and Devil don't do much for me. Let's open these packs. Diamonds, planets, money, money. 2 random tarots. Alright, let's use this, see if we get something good. Hierophant is great. Chariot's okay. And can we get a Uranus in here? There we go, that's nice. Alright. I don't think I want the skip. I think I want to play through. You can play Full House and the pants still get upgraded. Oh, good point. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Aces and 10s? This last 2 can become a steal card. So if I have something like this going on, it's going to be pretty powerful. This should beat the blind pretty easily. Yeah, 22 grand. It's still not great for anti-5 that my best possible hand is only 20 grand. Moon and whatever this is doesn't help me. Alright. Hanged Man. Wheel of Fortune, Strength, Emperor. The nice thing about Emperor is it lets me use them in hand, so I don't have to use it right here. So I could destroy a 4 and a 5, but that doesn't really help me score more. Neither does Strength. This could, if it procced, if I got Polychrome or Foil on something. This Blue Joker's weak. I don't have an X-Malt card. I think Emperor's the best play here. So Star is worthless. Judgment I'll just use now and see what we get. Alright, I'll hold on to this until I find something better, I guess. $4 if I play a particular hand. I mean, I don't... Well, we'll wait and see. Let's open this Arcana pack. Chariot's not bad. Hermit's kind of bad. I'll take a Death. Oh, but I have to use it now, is the problem. Convert a card into the card to... Yeah. So I have 4 3s. Yeah, I got 4 of everything. So converting one makes it harder to get that 2 pair. I guess a little bit of X-Malt here is okay. I guess we can turn a 3. We can always play the 3 if we don't have a choice. I think this merits a reroll and we'll take a look. It's more malt, no chips. Yeah, I don't need any of that. All right. So it's saying straight flush. That's probably not going to happen. 8s and 6s to open with the stone card and the multiplier. Yeah, not bad, but not great. 9s and 6s. I mean, it's feasible for me to win, but not likely right now. I need something else. 10 malt isn't it. Golden Joker isn't it either. I don't need the money. This is a good investment. We're pretty late though, so maybe not. Am I gonna get... Yeah, I'll get this back if I buy this. Let me check the buffoon pack. All right, 50 chips and 10 malt for 2 pair. I'm probably gonna pick this up. Yeah, all right. So we still don't have an X malt card, but now we have a decent amount of base chips. Another 10 malt. No boss blind. This is like potentially could work. What do we have? Lucky cards, spades, or another tower? What am I going to make into a stone card here? Or am I going to take lucky? I don't need spades. All right, let's gamble on lucky here. Gaining 3 hands is not bad. I changed my discard. I can still use a hand to discard with a high card strategy, but I changed my discards into potential scoring opportunities. But I think this is going to be close, but I think this build can win. I might take this over here, but... Or for if this was anti-8. But no. Alright, play aces and 6s. I guess I could have full house there, like you said. 10s and 4s should do the trick. I haven't seen a lot of celestial cards. I'd like to power up 2 pair. And full house, I guess. What is this? 50 chips. And money for discards. It's not that great. Let me check our Arcana pack first. So star, strength, and the world. None of this helps me, man. None of this helps me. I could put these 9s up to 10s, and then I know I just get rid of 9s when I see them. It's an extra point, I guess. I guess that's the best thing I can do here. It's not ideal, but... Alright, what do we got? Lose the 6 and the 8, I guess. There we go. Aces and 7s. Contains 2 pair. Contains 2 pair. I lose out on this, though. So how much mult am I getting from 2 pair? 29 versus 0? I think it's actually worth more to score it as a 2 pair than a full house. Hmm. 9, 7, 5. There's 1 9, 1 7, 3 5s. Huh. This is tricky. Play a high card, I guess. Made it. Okay. All right, what do we have? X3 malt, if it contains a straight, which we're not doing. Kings held in hand. That would be great if I had any kings, but I don't. Let's check the Arcana pack. All right. Planet cards, glass card, judgment. Yikes. I don't really want a glass card here. I guess if I wanted to destroy a card, it would be a 2 or a 9. Do I have one of those? I guess I have this 9. It's a shame that I put bonus chips on this. But sure, all right. Let's get some value from you while I can. And then get rid of you. Boss is disabled, which is nice. Let's do 3s and 6s to start. What else have we got? 7s and 5s. I mean, we're getting up there. Aces and 10s. That should finish it. Okay. What do we have here? Mult for pair, flush. We got Arcana packs. Rerolls cost less. All right. Might be doing some rerolling here. Let's check the packs first. So Star, I don't need a Joker. Hanged Man could be good. Wheel of Fortune's probably better. I can get two tries on Wheel of Fortune here. Let's see. No, 2 failures. Okay, great. There's another fool. 3 tries? Okay, what did you get? Oh, you got the X mult I needed. Okay. Fantastic. We'll take that. So, I'm keeping Spare Trousers and Supernova. And the only card I'd really replace here is probably Blue Joker if we found something with more base chip value. So, oh, I got a negative Joker. Another 23 mult. I'll take that. Thank you. I didn't know you could get negatives in the shop like that. I mean, I'll take that. Down to 28. All right, let's keep playing. All right, I think that finished the build for me. Getting the polychrome and that free Joker, I think that finished it for me. I think we can just beat the game now, or beat the run. Let's see. If I play 4 of a kind, does that count as 2 pair? I feel like it should, right? Yeah, it does count. Okay. That's pretty nice. Okay, don't have any face cards, don't have any empty spots. I don't think I need any more tarot cards either. I mean, there's no reason not to see what's in here. Star, Sun, Lovers, another Wheel of Fortune. I could destroy a 3 here. 9s are also good to get rid of. Okay. What did that oh, because I used the tarot card. Right, okay. Do one, I don't think I need a reroll. Play the big blind. Fives and 10s with a stone card. That's okay. This is now a winnable. This is now a winnable deck. Aces and 7s. Okay. Look in the Celestial pack. See if we can get a Uranus. There it is. Quick reroll. Or 2. Oh, this would have been nice, but I didn't save money. All right, let's play the Flint. What do we got? 8s. Get rid of 4, 7. Get rid of the 9. All right. So, aces and 10s. Play the 3 to drop it. Oh, we got the 20 mult from the lucky card too. It's pretty good. 10s and 8s plus stone for the win. Okay. So we just have to play through the last 3 blinds to power up Spare Trousers and Supernova even more. I don't need DNA. I don't need Saturn. Paintbrush is a good investment for sure. We get mult from Arcanas, so we'll take both of these. What is this? Level up 2 pair? I could take that. Bonus chips is also really nice. So I could get 2 of those. $20 chips or 4 cards with 30 chips. All right. We'll put it on those 8s and then we'll grab the Fool here. These other 8s can get blessed as well. And then some more blessings. Or how many 3s do I have? I could turn this 3 into this ace, I guess, with the death card. I think having two cards with bonus chips on it's better. Plus it gives me another proc on this. Malt chips, okay. So 7s and 4s. Just straight up wins because of the bonus chips. All right. This is free. We'll take it. No room for you. Sadly, no Uranus. Okay. What do we have here? World, Chariot, Star, Devil, Moon. I guess we go Chariot here? None of these is very good. Yeah. Well, if we have to play this Chariot 4, that's fine. I could take a Lovers. It doesn't do anything for me, but it gives me another point of malt and Fortune Teller. Let's see. What do we got? 6s and 7s? Yeah, this is a much more solid build here. 8s and 7s with the stone card will win. All right, I'm feeling pretty confident. I think we're about to beat the run here. It's not a, like, insane deck, but it's a successful deck, I feel. Let's just... Verdant Leaf doesn't matter because of Chicot. All right, what do we got? 10s and 3s? More than halfway there after one hand. Very nice. Aces and 6s should seal the deal. There we go. All right. Another successful run. And we've unlocked Chico now, which is good. So... if I want to try to unlock something... Gold cards, gold seal, heart suit. Don't I already have a deck for this? Yeah, checkered deck. So I'm already planning to play this tomorrow, so I probably win the heart thing tomorrow. If we try to go hearts instead of spades. So checkered deck at red stake for tomorrow. We'll probably unlock the heart joker or whatever. Okay, so we're continuing to make progress here. We're continuing to do stuff. I haven't found whatever this last card is. We found flush 5 and 5 of a kind. So what would this be? 5 of a kind. What is this? Flush House? I've seen Flush House, but I don't think I've bought this card. This is going to be... I think this is Flush House here. We're still missing some spectral cards. I guess because I haven't purchased them yet, right? Yeah. You're the best one, Mr. Legendary. Only wow, we've got a lot of vouchers to find, it seems like. Because there's voucher pairs. I gotta buy blank 5 more times. Reach ante 12. Reduce hand size down to 5 cards. Buy playing cards from the shop. Okay, so there's stuff to unlock there. I know I've got tons of jokers left to kind of find. Editions? Yeah, we already have editions. We knew about that. Booster packs. I'm apparently missing one. Is this unlockable? I just haven't opened whatever it is, I guess. Okay. Tags. Use the tag to learn what it does. Okay. And we found all the blinds now. So if I look at my stats, my progress is only at 25%. Interesting. But that's more about how much of the game the game's like grind I've played through. Collections 79. Joker stickers, deck stake wins 15%. There's all kinds of stats here. Total completed rounds with this card. Looks like Abstract Joker's my favorite. Along with Pluto and Uranus. I really like Death. That's not surprising. Red Seal. Aura. Cryptid. Overstock I buy a lot. Paintbrush. Grabber. Yeah, blank's tough because it's like, you're not going to do anything this run, and I need the money, but I need you for the future. So. Okay. I guess that's it for this stream. Quinn, thanks for stopping by, man. You can also use Checkered for discarding a Royal Flush. Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. We'll do Checkered Red tomorrow. Other than that, I'll be playing some XCOM 2 later today. Look forward to that. And otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.